notorious. The infamous duo robbed plenty of banks during the Depression.
In the community of Lancaster, the memories came alive with a fiery reenactment. The story in just a moment.
Years ago, the town of Lancaster entered the history books. The notorious bank robbers, Bonnie and Clyde, robbed one of the town's 2 banks, possibly stealing the biggest haul of their career. Well, some local townspeople reenacted the famous holdup today, but Channel 8's Barbara Bousquet reports they added some special effects.
On February 27, 1934, Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow came to Lancaster. The Barrow gang chose the R.P. Henry Bank for their noontime heist. Kevin Titus, an amateur historian, is playing Clyde Barrow. Titus says Bonnie and Clyde probably got about $2,400 that day, perhaps the most they ever stole.
Just remember, the Barrow gang took it all.
We're not glorifying gangsters, but it was a very exciting period, and people are quite ignorant about the 30s. They really don't know the history that well, and this was a way of kind of showing what the typical person lived in those days and the excitement they felt.
Of course, it was exciting to most everybody. It stirred them up a little.
Gerald Grandy was in his 20s when Bonnie and Clyde hit the bank. He says it was more exciting today than in 1934.
They didn't go around the square shooting or anything like that. There were no shots fired. Bonnie and Clyde went out the back door and went on toward Wilmer.
3 months after the Lancaster robbery, Bonnie and Clyde were shot to death by police in Louisiana. Barbara Bousquet, Channel 8 News, Lancaster.
Now, another thing that's changed over the years is you look like at a lot of newspaper clippings and they called them Clyde and Bonnie, but I guess that didn't have a good enough ring for the movies.
Not for Hollywood, that's right.